our members. Our first speaker will be completing a project from her Pathways Leadership Development Path. She chose to speak about this topic tonight because she feels it's her duty to speak up and speak out on the injustice placed on African people worldwide. Bintu is very proud of the fact that she has been 2 years straight the best chili cook-off champion. If she could win any contest to brag to her friends about being the champion, she said she would be the world champion chef, a world champion speaker, a world champion designer, a world champion developer, and so on and so on and so on. She's got a lot of lofty goals there. With her speech titled, "Why World Governments Need to Stop Spending Foreign Aid or Sending Foreign Aid to Africa," please welcome our top elf on the shelf, Bintu Dumbuya.
Good evening, fellow guests, fellow Toastmasters. Thank you for being here tonight. Imagine traveling 4 hours each day to fetch water for you and your family. Going to bed countless nights with an empty stomach because you weren't able to find food for the day. Imagine your child becoming sick and unfortunately passing away and dying due to malaria because no adequate hospitals around for medical treatment. Now, despite the humanitarian and military relief it may temporarily provide, it is best described as a term of development by Western societies. However, foreign aid has hindered economic growth in Africa for countless years. And after doing extensive research, I can say that over the past 60 years, foreign aid has done little to no development whatsoever to Africa. Now, I'm breaking my speech up into 3 parts. 1, how Africa is poorer today than ever before. 2, the consequences of continuing this aid donorship. And 3, a 5-year exit strategy to remove Africa from aid dependency. Now, Africa's current condition today is at a slow economic growth. Although we see nations, different countries in Africa that are doing economically well, it's at a very slow growth. In Nigeria or parts of East Africa, Ethiopia, and other parts of South Africa. But on the continent in general, altogether, it's at a very slow growth. And with rapid population growth, with the slow economic growth, these two are making it very hard for the continent itself to alleviate themselves out of poverty. Now, according to the Wall Street Journal, over the past 60 years, $1 trillion, if not more, has been given to Africa by rich nations in the form of developmental aid. However, income per capita is lower today than what it was for, say, the 1970s. However, 350 million people, which is about 50% of Africa's population, lives on less than $1 a day. Now, the World Bank did a calculation a few years ago about theoretical predictions of what Zambia's income per capita should be currently, since they received aid since the 1960s. And they predicted that Zambia's income per capita should be $20,000. However, we see that Zambia's income per capita has been stagnated at $600 for many, many years. Now, why is that? Well, we see that aid does come at a cost. We see that this short-term income has been transferred as a permanent fixed income for these nations. and especially their leaders, that they have less incentive to do for their people because they're receiving all this influx of free money. And what this leads to is massive corruption, instability, the stealing of resources and funds that don't go to the necessary individuals or groups who need it. And we see this is a part of the aid culture that has been trending for a long time. It doesn't seem to subside. Now you're probably wondering, okay, aid is bad, but if we stop aid, won't millions of lives be lost? To be honest, ladies and gentlemen, millions of lives have already been lost. And if we continue to allow this narrative of perpetuating the notion that Africa cannot do for itself, we are hindering their own growth and potential. For example, there's a mosquito net village maker who makes mosquito nets in Africa. They have the capabilities and the resources to make these. However, we see that NGOs are bringing their own forms of mosquito nets and influxing that economy. So the local makers who make these mosquito nets are left out of the job. And this is not just pertaining to mosquito net makers, but all industry in Africa, where they're losing their jobs and losing the ability to create for themselves. And why not use this money and invest in these productions, in these local productions, and increase job creation in Africa? Now we do see there are successful stories back home. According to Cato.org, South Africa and Botswana are one of the two nations who are doing really well. They're really focusing on economic development that emphasizes on entrepreneurship and diverse markets instead of the hand-to-mouth aid system. So we see that after countless years, all this money is being thrown into Africa, but nothing seems to work. There's no economic boom. There's no country in Africa is doing so well that it's causing headlines to go crazy. We just don't see this boom in the economy in Africa like we see in other nations. So what can we do? Well, we have to create a finite exit strategy. And I say give Africa 5 years, and I'm just being generous. 5 years, remove themselves from their dependence on aid, turn away from the aid tab, but open the global market tab. Now you're probably wondering, aren't the markets already open? Well, tariffs have been imposed on Africa for so long, and they're one of the highest in the world. We see there's massive subsidies that have hindered Africa's ability to alleviate themselves out of poverty. And we see this more in the commodities industry, and it's estimated that Africa imports 80% of its food production, which is insane. 80% of their food they're importing when they can make their own food and grow their own agriculture and do all that. It's very disheartening to see these numbers. And we see that Africa needs development more than ever, and not aid. Over 60% of sub-Saharan Africa is under the age of 24, with few economic and job prospects as well as educational prospects. They need jobs, they need training, they need skills. We see that China is stepping in, though we need to be cautious of their generosity as well. However, according to the International Governance of Innovation, China does differ from the US and the UK in their ways of how they're introducing aid to Africa by really focusing on infrastructure and building the country up with construction and new development. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we see that this is a drastic situation. And drastic situations call for effective means to solutions. And I want to leave you all with this thought. No country, and I mean no country, has ever developed on aid solely alone. I've known of countries that develop on innovation, labor, business expansion, and so forth. But never a country has received so much aid that they miraculously turn into a first world nation. It just doesn't happen. Now, we must change the way we speak and talk about Africa. Because Africa is not poor. We're making it poor. And the sooner Africa can alleviate themselves from their aid dependency, the greater chance we self-sufficiency